Welcome to the stream. This guy's playing a Thanatos? That's crazy. I gotta watch that later if he's still alive. No drawn-out intro, I'm just gonna start it. I left off here. I think we left off here. No drawn-out intro today, I'm just gonna start playing. Best viewers, not yet. They haven't showed up. Man, it's the first Halloween that went out since Big Dick Randy, but I heard there's a party and I'm there and I want some candy. No, I'm not gonna promote it. It's a whatever stream. Monica? Glad to see you again. Still no luck with contacting your parents? Sadly. But I think the less people hear for her, the better for her mental health. Anyways, you can follow me. Back here again, and still with the same sinking feeling. I was hoping Sayori would be doing a bit better by now. Has she been improving? Wish I could say she was. The biggest issue right now is getting her to talk with our therapist. She can't leave here until she does, but she's refusing. Has she said why? She said she doesn't deserve to get help. It's sad, but this happens a lot in this situation. So, what's the plan to get her to talk? I'd hate to put anything on you, but I was hoping you could try to talk to her again. Didn't work out well yesterday. Yesterday was already written, but today's a new page with a new ending. I think if she knows you're still here for her, even after she yelled, she'll know how much you care about her. I'll do my best. Outside of Sayori's room, I can hear a man talking to Sayori. His voice is deep, yet calming and comforting. We don't have to talk about feelings right now. Maybe you can tell me a favorite memory of yours? I'd rather not. What would you like to talk about then? Can we try again later? Of course. I'll be back in an hour. How's that sound? Okay. Still not talking? Hello, old man. Afraid not, but in her situation, this isn't uncommon. She's lucky to have an amazing therapist like you, Dr. Cutter. Oh, that's his name. I think what she needs right now is a friend. He looks over at me. Then might you be a friend of hers? Yes, sir. Ah, perfect. Think I can ask you some questions real quick, just so I can learn a bit more about her and the best way I can start a conversation with her? Of course, whatever I can do to help. Old man, yeah, just like you, Kermit. You guys knew each other from the 1920s, right? Sorry. What did I just get pinged to? Oh, got pinged for a stream. I'm old, true, you are old. I'll go check her vitals while you two talk. The therapist takes me down the hall, an earshot away from Sayori. So, first, I'll ask questions about you before we get to Sayori. What's your name? My name is Fukumoto Monica, but please call me Monica. What a lovely name. Thank you. What's your relationship with Miss Sayori? I know you're friends, but you say go to school together? We do. We actually run an after-school club together. Ah, very interesting. What kind of club? It's a literature club. So I take it Sayori likes writing? Mm-hmm. Have you seen her express negative thoughts in her writing? Not quite sure. I stopped to think about the question. We haven't really had the chance to look at each other's writing. Well, a poem she wrote for an event we did seemed to convey the message of depression. I see. Was there ever any other kind of writing that spoke out to you that maybe showed she was depressed to this point? I'm afraid I can't think... Actually, no. There was this one time. Go on. She wrote on a piece of paper, "Sometimes I just want to die." She's never been that open about that to anyone but that one time. I see. So writing is a good outlet for her to express her emotions. This should be very helpful. Thank you, Monica. No problem. I should really be thanking you, sir. Everything you're doing for her means so much to me and everyone else who cares about her. She only speaks through writing. I can tell Sayori she has a good heart, but a heavy mind. She just needs to see the sun through her foggy skies. Sayori isn't ready to talk to me yet, so maybe you could be her son today? Oh, I know. Maybe you can convince her to write a poem about how she feels? Then I can take a look at it and I'll know where to start. Alright, I'll do my best. I don't know if she'll listen to me any more than you right now. Why do you say that? I tried to talk to her yesterday, but I didn't say it in the way she needed me to, and I gave her the wrong impression. She thinks I'm just waiting for her to go back to normal, whatever that means. Well, her being depressed to this extent isn't normal for you. In a way, I can understand why she thinks like that. Right now, everyone is telling her how to feel, not asking... Oh, fuck. Right now, everyone is telling her how to feel, not asking her how she feels. That would be frustrating to anyone. She did mention something like that. What the fuck? What? I peeked over at general chat. They were saying some freaky stuff. I literally peered over and I see some crazy shit going down. She did mention something like that. Imagine you were stressed from school, but everyone around you told you how you shouldn't be. Maybe someone would say, "You're too young to be stressed," or, "If everyone can do it just fine, so can you." It's those kinds of comments from people that make it even harder to understand our own thoughts and feelings. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense now. Sayori's having a hard time with her own mind telling her how she should feel. And everyone else is just bringing up how much they miss the happy Sayori. I'm bringing up how much everyone misses the happy Sayori. What kind of friend am I? A very good one. I can tell your heart is pure, much like Sayori's. I can tell how worried you are, but you're not letting it show for her sake. You're the friend she needs right now, I'm sure of it. But what if I'm not? She might still be upset about yesterday. Is she one to hold a grudge? No. What am I talking about? Sayori? Mad at anyone? She's always been forgiving. Then you have nothing to worry about. The nurse walks over to us. You're free to go now if you'd like. I can't promise she's ready to talk yet, though. Thank you, nurse. I'll be back in an hour. I'm gonna check on the other patients now, but you can just walk in. If you need anything, don't be afraid to ask. Alright, thank you. Doctor, if you have some time, there's another patient who requested to talk to you. Of course, I'll be right there. The nurse walks into another room as Dr. Cutter turns back to me. Monica? Yes? She'll come around. Just make sure she knows you're still here for her. Right now, she doesn't think anyone else understands her. I said that. In a way, she's right. None of us feels the exact same way she is right now. But letting her know that you're there with open arms to help her through them is what she needs right now. And I can tell you're the person for the job. Thank you, Doctor. He gives me a nod and walks away. I've unlocked Cutter. I like the character. A professional therapist for over 15 years, Nick Cutter has seen some pretty tough cases. Will Sayori's prove to be one of the most unique ones? Doctor, like Mr. House. Okay, Monica, it's all up to us now. We can do this. I walk back over to her room, take a deep breath, and softly open the door. Hello? I don't see Sayori here. Dude. But on closer inspection, I see a Sayori-shaped lump under the covers of the hospital bed. Hi, Sayori. Hello, Grave Error 404. Welcome to the chat. Join me on sobbing and crying and playing this mod. Hi, Sayori. Go away. Her voice choked as she spoke. I'm not here to tell you how to feel, I promise. I wanted to apologize for yesterday. I pushed it and I shouldn't have. You had every right to get upset with me. You should just go home. I don't want to hurt you again. Hurt me? You never hurt me, Sayori. Then you at least have to be mad. Not at all. Why? Because I know you mean well. You always do. You asked me to stop talking about stuff yesterday, and I didn't listen. I was in the wrong, not you. But I just wanted to apologize and make things right. If you really want me to leave, then I will. I won't be mad at you for choosing what you think is best. So, what do you need right now? Sayori stays quiet for a few seconds before she speaks under her breath. A friend. Then, would you like me to stay? Okay. Mind if I sit on the couch over here? Go ahead. I go over with my bag and take a seat. I decide to just sit in silence for a few minutes to give her time. She must feel awful about yesterday too. Poor thing. I bet once she starts talking to Dr. Cutter, she'll start to feel much better. He certainly lifted my spirits a little. But how can I get her to see that without making it seem like I'm trying to tell her what to do, like yesterday? Oh boy, guys. I guess the poem is one way to start. Luckily for us, I brought plenty of paper and pens along. A literature club president should always come prepared. Let's try to change the subject to make her more comfortable before I do anything else, though. You know, most people complain about the rain, but I like it. The feeling of staying home all cuddled up, reading a book, or writing a poem while listening to the drops hitting the window almost makes me want to write a poem right now. Wouldn't you agree? Maybe we can write one together? Monica. Yes, Sayori? Sayori slowly comes out of the covers with teary eyes. Am I a bad person? Of course not. I've been so selfish lately. I thought ending it would make everything better. I still think that. I don't know what to do anymore. I don't know. It's okay if you don't understand how you're feeling right now. No one here expects you to know. Really? Because that's exactly what it feels like. What do you mean? Everyone here is asking me over and over again how I'm doing, but I don't know any better than them. That sounds frustrating. It is. It really is, Monica. Well, from now on, instead of me asking you how you feel like everyone else, I'll wait for you to tell me about your feelings yourself when you're ready. She looks exhausted. Yeah, she's been in the hospital for like a couple days now. Poor little thing, bro. Thank you. So, how about that poem? I guess we can give it a shot. That's the spirit. I grabbed one of the end tables near her bed and put it between the couch and the bed as I set the pen and paper in the middle. Okay, time for the hardest part, the beginning of the poem. Can we write about anything? Of course, this paper's your canvas. I hand Sayori the pencil, but she just stares at the paper for a few minutes. Her hand is floating just above it. It's almost like some force is stopping her from touching the paper. Don't know what to write about? She just nods. That's okay. Remember what I always say. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Oh, the both of them are talking. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. You know me so well. I guess I do. I guess this advice is child's play for you as the vice president of the literature club, huh? Not at all. I'm always learning from everyone else at the club. Makes me feel a bit behind sometimes, since I never knew I liked literature so much until now. Natsuki and Yuri like literature, which is why they joined, and I know you like it because you made the club. I kinda just showed up and got the title. That's not how I see it at all. It's not? When you came into the clubroom that day, I had a feeling something brought you there. Fate? Destiny? We'll never really know. But the club wouldn't be the way it is without you. I never wanted the club to only have members that knew literature well. I made the club to show people there's more to literature than what meets the eye. And having you as a member and the vice president is the best way to show that to everyone. Plus, you really should give yourself more credit. You know more about literature than you think. I picked you because I saw you had the heart and determination for the club. He's getting a little flustered. I like to think that even if I made a whole different club entirely, you still would have found your way to me, and you'd still be who I'd pick as my vice president. There's no one quite like you, Sayori, and that's something you should cherish. We all have a lot more to learn about literature, but we'll learn it together. Nice. That means a lot to me, Monica. It's just, right now, my head is trying to find something I'm bad at, something I've failed at, something negative. It's so tiring thinking like this all the time, but I don't know how to explain that to people. Like that therapist? I'm getting like Salvation remake flashbacks right now, bro. Dude, I'm getting like serious. I don't know. I think it was Salvation remake. Or was it Blue Skies? It was the. I'm just getting like flashbacks to one of the scenarios. I'm remembering like a specific moment. I won't say what it is, but I'm just remembering a specific moment from that. Especially him. Is it because you don't trust him yet? Not exactly. It's more of the realization that if I start talking to him, I'll get better, right? Which is great, don't get me wrong, but it's also really scary. I don't know what it's like to not have my issues. What if I'm not the same person anymore? Without my depression, who am I? That's a pretty sad way of thinking about it. Mental issues don't define your character, guys. I'm getting emotional damage vibes. That's kind of what happened. You're Sayori. Depression or not, you've always been Sayori. I don't know what'll happen, and maybe you won't be the same, but that doesn't have to be scary. Still, I understand why you'd be scared. What if, after I get help, I won't act like the same girl who came to your club room one day? The girl who lifts everyone's moods. The girl who has always had a smile on her face. Maybe you won't be all happy and bubbly all the time like you're known for, but that's okay. We all still love you no matter what. And I know deep down we'll never lose that Sayori. Since the day I met you, there's two things I've noticed about you. One, your kind heart. Two, your childlike spirit. Those two things are in your soul, and no depression or sadness can take those away. You'll always be our Sayori. And I speak for everyone, I say, well, we'll all love our Sayori the same way we always have. She simply looks at me as more tears fall down her face. For once, her face looks more relaxed and less numb. Like her dying light sparked a bit inside. She moves to the table with the pen and paper and hugs me. You have no idea how badly I needed to hear that. I don't say anything back and just return the hug. That kind of fear is entirely justified, though. She's terrified of losing a significant part of her. I have the same fear, just in regard to a different method. Yeah, I understand that. It's like, when something as severe as that has been a part of your life for so long, you don't, I'm just reiterating, you don't know how your life is going to play out when you get that significant problem, like, kind of figured out, you know? I see what she means by it. It's a little scary to think about your life without that, you know? I get that. No words had to be spoken as we held on to each other. The hug spoke 1,000 words that we would never have been able to say on our own. Can we keep working on the poem? Sure thing, Sayori. But, you know, do you think we could try to make this poem based on how you feel right now? I know you can't explain your feelings, and it's hard to talk about them, but maybe you can get some of your thoughts out in writing. I can try. Sayori looks down at the paper and grabs the pencil once again. She stares blankly at it like she did before, but this time she looks a bit more, what's the word, determined? Just write the first thought that comes to mind. Sayori nods and starts writing something. This is hard. I scan over what she wrote as she moves her hand away. The one time I'm waiting for all the bad thoughts and they're nowhere to be seen. I mean, the thoughts are there, but they're cloudy. I feel it, but it's not something I can put into words. This feels impossible. Here, let's start by thinking of different words and we'll write them down. Okay. At this very second, how would you say you feel? If you really don't know, you can just write unknown. Frustrated. There we go, that's a start. If you can, why not tell me why you wrote frustrated? It's frustrating to not know what to write about. I understand that. It happens to the best of us. It's also frustrating that I don't know how I'm feeling. It feels like I'm not even in my own body. Like there's two of me. Two of you? Can you explain more about what you mean? Sayori sits there for a little while, seemingly in deep thought. Well, you think about it. I'll keep writing any feelings you talk about for the poem. Sayori hands the pencil and thinks for a bit more before answering me. Like, there's a happy side and a sad side, and they fight with each other all the time. Oh, happy side, sad side. That was annoying. Apparently my ad blocker didn't update, so I'm having a point. Yeah, I can't turn those off because then I lose affiliate. Sorry. I have to be an affiliate. I mean, I have to have the ads on if I want to keep the affiliate status. Sorry. And sometimes when one side is taking over, the other side messes with my brain and shuts all my feelings down. If the happy side gets too much time to play, the sad side gets upset and makes it so I stop feeling anything. And my dog starts barking too. You're back, welcome back. But they both came together to make me. Maybe that's why I'm so scared to get help. Yeah, the two sides don't get along, but if I get rid of the sad side, the happy side will be all alone. Scared of the unknown. We talk a bit more until the paper is full of a bunch of different words. I grab a second piece of paper for the actual poem and keep the one we wrote on next to it so we can look at the words whenever we need inspiration. Sayori eyes the paper for a bit, then looks back up at me. That felt kind of good to say out loud, even if it didn't make any sense. I get what you're saying. I don't think I can really give any good advice for that, though. But I do know someone who could. I think I know what my poem... fuck. Damn it! You didn't really miss much. I mean, Sayori was just saying her thought. She was like saying her thoughts out loud, and Monica was writing them down. She's just writing out a bunch of terms. Monica was writing them down for her so she wouldn't forget them. I think I know what I want my poem to be about. Well, let's get writing. Just then, Sayori's nurse walks in. Sorry to interrupt, but it's time to eat, Sayori. Oh, okay. I also hate to be the bearer of bad news, but visiting hours are about to be over. Aww. Right. Guess what, I'll have to write the poem tomorrow? I think I can write it on my own, if you don't mind. Not at all. Good luck. See you tomorrow, Sayori. See you then, Monica. Damn it! She shows me a weak but sweet smile. That one smile tells me everything is going to be alright. Oh, I'm so glad she's going to be fine. Well, kind of jumping the gun there, but she seems like she's on a good path now. Like, she's so glad she... Dude, yesterday, I was not feeling very good in the head. So when I played this one, if they killed her, I probably would not have survived that stream. I would not have lived through that stream if she died that day. But I'm glad they didn't kill her off. Sayori may be at war with herself, but now she knows I've got her back and will keep on fighting alongside her. My dogs are also barking behind me. I grab my stuff and wave goodbye to Sayori. I really hope writing that poem will help her. This dog's still barking. cover that back. Let me open a window, actually. It's hot here. Alright. Soothing music? Yeah, it's really good. Dude, I've been loving the music in this mod. It's like genuinely like so good. Also Phobos, but I won't play that now. We don't talk about Phobos. Wait, I never told her we were writing it so she could show it to the therapist. Maybe I can tell her that real quick? I walk back over to her door, but before I even knock, I hear Sayori talking to the nurse. I can't help but listen. How's your visit today? It was nice. That's great to hear, hon. Could I ask you something? Sure thing. What's on your mind? Could you tell Cutter I'll be ready to talk to him tomorrow? I want to finish writing out my feelings first. Of course, I'll let him know when I see him. Phobos is one of Saturn's moons. Yeah, that is true. I think it is? Mars, not Saturn. It's Mars. But, elite ball knowledge for Phobos right there. Of course, I'll let him know when I see him. He was going to come back earlier, but he figured he'd give you more time with your friend. I'll definitely let him know you're ready to talk to him. Thank you. She's taking my advice? I feel a tear roll down my cheek. I have a really good feeling about this. I'm so proud of her. This is also scary to her, but she's still here, fighting. That's the best thing I could have asked for. Keep fighting, Sayori, and we'll all keep fighting for you too. I turn back around and start walking down the hall so I can get home. Spreading this information on the internet, that's a death sentence. That's a death sentence right there. You're done. Come to think of it, I needed that hug from earlier just as badly as she did. Oh yeah, context. Context. Some context right there. The rain's so loud. That's really funny. Why is everything at 75? What the hell? Oh my lord, dude. But yeah, new viewers, contexts. Here's, this one, the CG, we prevented Sayori from jumping off the building. This one, Monica is hugging the MC's sister because they're both going through tough times. Some of the context for that. Who's Maeda? She is the main character's sister. Oh yeah, the point of view right now is Monica. We are playing as Monica right now. Come to think of it, I needed that hug from earlier just as badly as she did. Back to MC. Oh, there we go. Uh-oh. This can only go so well. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, car passing by my house. Excuse me, sir. You're the one Sayori... Fuck! Damn it. You're the one seeing Sayori Sato, right? Yes, I am. Well then, follow me. I'll lead you to Sayori's room. I stand up from my seat and the receptionist guides me down the hallway. I'm visiting Sayori at the hospital after what just happened at the festival. I couldn't stop worrying about her, so I decided to skip school today to come see her. It might not be the brightest of ideas, but damn it, I can't just not check in at least. How's she doing? Well, when we last checked her, she seemed to be in a stable mood, although she hasn't been very cooperative with us. She's also not eating much. Sayori not eating? Now I'm really worried. Wow! That is a transition. I love me good transitions. True. That is so true. Wait, when is this taking place? Between or after Monica's visit? The receptionist stops by outside a door. This must be Sayori's room. She's inside waiting for you. Thank you, sir. He walks off down the hallway. I knock on the door. No response. Then again, she might not be up to talking. I gently... Shut up, bro. Shut up with that, bro. Salvation Mods did that really well too. Yeah. I didn't play the original. I played the remake, but it was still fire. I gently open the door. Oops. 1 second. Entering the room, I can only see Sayori's hair from the bed. She's facing away from me. Hey. How are you doing? Look, I understand if you're not exactly up for seeing anyone at the moment, especially not me. I just came to say, I'm glad you're still here with us. No matter what happens, Sayo, I'll always be there for you. I'll make sure nothing like that happens to you ever again. She hasn't so much as moved an inch the whole time I've been here. Sayori? I slowly approach her. Is everything okay? Is she asleep? Sayori, hello? Are you sleeping? I reach over and gently rustle her. Hey, wake up. Oh, are you... Thanks for that game. I needed to see that today. Okay then. Alright, bro. I see how it is. Another nightmare. I bolt upright in bed, covered in sweat and feeling like I need to vomit. Another... Dude. Yeah, unlock the CG. Well, that was very unpleasant to look at. Stormplays made this? You had a part in this? That's crazy. Another nightmare. It's been 3 days since the festival, yet the shock still has me reeling. I look out the window. It's been raining since that day. Bit of a harsh way to rub it in, huh? I slowly and tiredly get myself up and slip on my uniform. Something felt off about that whole thing, too, because the music wasn't playing at all. Bro, are you okay? You were screaming again. I'm okay, Mayuta. Just had a bad dream, that's all. Again? You've been having nightmares almost every night now. It's worrying me. I open the door to see Mayuta with a distraught look on her face. She quickly hugs me. I just hope you're not, like, getting depressed or going insane. I know you're going through a rough time, but I caress her head gently. I know. It's not just me, though. We're all having a rough time. I might just be taking the... Fuck, damn it. I just might be taking it the hardest out of everyone. Mayuta breaks free from the embrace. I made some cupcakes downstairs. You can have one if you want. What happened to them only being made for you? Oh, you know how I am with saying stuff like that. You're always welcome to have a cupcake, bro. Understood. Thanks. Mayuta leaves the room, and I follow her out to the kitchen. Despite our heartwarming moment, my mood's still pretty low. I take a cupcake from the kitchen counter, grab my umbrella, and leave home with her. Once Mayuta left for her school, I begin the lonely walk up the wet road to mine. So is my dog. So is the rain. This road feels more barren than I remember it being now that I'm going alone again. Yeah, Mayuta and Natsuki are actually like good friends in this mod. The cupcakes and stuff, they're actually like good friends. I think Natsuki calls her Mei Mei or something like that. Ever since Sayori was hospitalized, my walks have felt meaningless and incomplete. She makes these walks to school 100 times more enjoyable with her random topics or playful squabbling between us. I've really underestimated how much Sayori could make a difference. While other students walk to school in small groups or couples, I'm alone. What makes this even more difficult is that everyone keeps giving me sad glances, like they pity me for what happened on that day. I hate it. My attention for class is non-existent, and the lights are off too. I'm more than tempted to nap through it, but I know better than to sleep on my education. With how I feel about everything so far, though, I just don't have the energy to even care. Since Sayori's in the hospital, missing school, the headmaster entrusted Monica to visit her every now and again after school lets out. Since both the president and vice president aren't around, Monica temporarily appointed me and Yuri to those positions. The club's still going, but under my leadership. It's just a safe haven to relax. Since the failure of our festival performance, we decided that poem sharing would be put on hold until further notice. Things haven't been easy for me outside of the club either. I keep getting asked over and over about what happened from the other students. I really don't want to keep remembering... Ah, damn it! I really don't want to keep remembering what happened, but they won't stop reminding me. While the teacher is writing on the chalkboard, I take the time to check my phone. Monica has been texting me, updating on Sayori's condition. I scroll up to earlier text from a few days ago. On the day they brought her in, they had to monitor her to make sure she didn't try the suicide route again. On the first day, nothing happened. She quietly stayed in her hospital room the whole day. A paid therapist went to see her, but she never answered their questions verbally, only nodding and shaking her head. The only person she actually did talk to was Monica. She told me that since she got Sayori to talk again, the hospital staff requested her to visit Sayori daily, only to skip out if she has other obligations. You can do that? I know you can do that. Alright, we got a new expensive eye blocker going. Let's see how it goes. Good luck. Good luck, I guess. I walked down the hallway, still scrolling through my texts. On the second day, Sayori was a little more talkative than last time. She started to answer the therapist's questions, verbally this time, but still wasn't saying much. Out of all the things that Sayori said, there was one phrase she kept repeating. Get out of my head. This text made me very uneasy. It almost sounded like she was going to experience a relapse or something. Monica assured me over the phone that they were keeping an eye on her and she was taking antidepressants. Deep down, though, I wondered if I would ever see Sayori again, or if her mental health would even improve at all from here on out. Dude, these are very relatable concerns I've had about someone before. Hits a little close. I've said that last time. It just hits me, you know? I've had concerns about people like this in the past. One in particular I've had many concerns about. Don't like that. Don't like it at all. Getting her to a more stable mindset could take months, years even, and there's always the possibility all that progress could be reset in an instant. I just don't know what to do. I feel so utterly useless that I can't help my best friend. Oh, look who decided to show up. She literally last showed up in the beginning of the mod. Hey, R-TwoSix? I hear the familiar voice of Kotonoha crying out to me as she runs up to me from behind. I keep my back to her as she finally catches up. I'm really not in the mood for her company right now. Hey, I was looking all over for you. What do you want? So I saw you guys on the roof a couple of days ago. What were you doing up there? I thought students weren't allowed to be up there during the festival. Uh-oh, guys. And why did that girl look like she was about to fall off? You weren't sure. That's why I said uh-oh, guys. Guys, I literally I literally called this. I was like, uh-oh. Excuse me? What the hell makes you think I would have done that? Look, I understand your curiosity, but I really don't want to talk about it. I'm sorry. Maybe when I'm feeling better, okay? I just want to be left alone for the moment. Okay. I trundle to the clubroom with even more guilt on my back. The rain is getting heavier. Something tells me shit's about to go down. I mean, we de-escalated that pretty decently. So, it should be fine. I take my seat at the president's table. I'm definitely not handling this new position as well as Monica does. Does this school, like, always keep the lights off when it's raining out? We haven't been doing any activities. All we do is read. Though, I will admit, I'm not sure the club was even doing activities in the first place before I joined. So I wouldn't be surprised if this was more of a normal thing back then. Reply, it's true. I rest my head against the desk with my arms folded. Listening to the rain has always made me fucking hell. Listening to the rain has always made sleeping 200 times worth it. It can always help you just melt away into a peaceful slumber. I feel awful. Me napping in the literature club. Sayori would probably chew me out for doing that, reminding me that this isn't a napping club. Damn it! I just can't stop thinking about her. As I lament my situation, I feel a presence in front of me. It's just watching me. I raise my head from my arms a teeny bit. It's Yuri. The safe power, bro, it's expensive. I mean, like, yeah, what Grave Error said, and when the sun's out, that would make more sense, you know? It's Yuri. I didn't hear her come in. Then again, it is bucketing down outside. Unlike other times when Yuri would shy away, she remains unfazed. She's just looking at me with her hands on her knees. Hey there. Still as gentle as ever. How you feeling? That should be pretty obvious. Yuri looks away sadly, like her attempt at comforting me had failed. It's okay, Yuri, it's not you. I'm just really tired and worried. I am too. This club is so much missing from it at the moment. Yeah. It's just not the same without Monica or Sayori. Yuri walks over to a nearby desk and pulls out a chair. Ooh. Happy music. She picks it up, sets it next to me, and then sits down. Is that Portrait of Markov? That's a cool sprite. She pulls her book out and starts reading, as if it was just another day. That's a really cool sprite. Why did she decide to read next to me today? I always imagined her reading alone so that nothing could disturb her. I raise my head up a bit and look over to her. Is there something you need? Oh, it's nothing. I just wasn't expecting this, that's all. What were you not expecting? Hang on guys, give me a second. I'll be right back. Hey guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. Where did we leave off? Yuri's reading a book. Why is her uniform vacuum sealed to her body? So true. Her voice carries a gentle yet curious tone to her question. It's oddly soothing. Well, I always thought you would have your own personal space when reading. Yuri carefully sets her book on the desk and turns her focus towards me. I do. I often read by a small, quiet stairwell that's under construction. But when it comes to the club, I'm a lot more relaxed, and I can read in the vicinity of others here. I don't often let people get close to me when I read. So, if you're this close to me when reading, does that mean... yes, I'm comfortable around you when I read. I just look at her blankly. I mean, I didn't mean anything weird when I said that. Oh, yeah, you're right. I forgot about that. Thank you for reminding me. I forgot about that. It's okay, Yuri. I understand. I'm glad you're comfortable around me. She smiles, regaining her composure and eye contact with me. I honestly thought it would take much longer for you to warm up to me. I see you as a good person. You're nice, caring, and eager to help others. It reminds me of how Sayori wants to make others happy. Yuri looks out the window as she watches the raindrops pelt the school windows. I remember when I joined this club, I brought in some fantasy novels. My main intention for joining was to find like-minded readers. I've been building the courage to join the club for quite a while, and it felt like it was worth the struggle after the warm reception I had. Sayori was quick to take an interest in reading my novels. And I might have judged her too quickly. I smile as I listen to Yuri reflecting away. Back then, I tended to interpret things in the worst way possible. And well, I sometimes still do. Today's Wednesday, okay. Yuri then pauses for a moment, as if she's contemplating something. Would you like some tea? I feel it would be better to discuss this with a drink. Yeah, sounds nice. Very well. One moment. Yuri stands up, puts her book in her bag, and heads to the closet to fetch a water pitcher and an electric kettle. I didn't know we could keep stuff like that in school. Ignoring that curiosity, I watch her elegant and methodical movements as she prepares our tea. It's almost hypnotic, watching her work while the rain continues tapping against the windows. A few minutes later, she returns with 2 cups of oolong tea. Oh, she's holding it. It's actually cool. I take the cup she hands me as she sits back down, cup in hand. Now, where was I? Like I said earlier, I joined the club to find others with literary interests similar to mine. I was also at a point where I thought other people were only really being kind to me out of pity. So, when I let Sayori read with me, and she was finding it difficult to pay attention, I misinterpreted it as her not really being interested. I see where you're coming from. Sayori always wants to please everyone, even if it means dabbling in the unknown for the sake of others. She's drinking the tea. I got so emotional when I found her reading my book and making actual progress. I felt so frustrated about my assumptions that I sort of just broke down. I can still remember when she's let me speak my mind and how warm her hug was. She places a hand on her chest and takes a deep breath. I'll never forget that day, the day my thoughts were proven wrong by kindness. I feel a warm surge of nostalgia wash over me as I sip my tea. Or it could be the tea, but I'll chalk it up to the former. Oh fuck, what's the word for it? Our tea is spiked, bro. We're gonna get dragged out. I'm starting to feel better. I'm starting to feel slightly better listening to Yuri's story. Oh, I remember something else. Sayori told me that during the moment she used to have longer hair. Do you remember anything about that, perchance? Man, that brings back memories. She used to have hair that went past her shoulders. I'll tell you, that hair was in such big shambles that it looked like a tangled mess. I've forgotten the number of times I had to comb her hair just so she could look presentable. What the hell did I just say? I've forgotten the number of times I had to comb her hair just so she could look presentable. Eventually, we both decided it was too hard to take care of, so she got it cut. My, how dependable she is. Although, now that I think about it, I guess there was another reason why it was so messy. She was depressed, so maybe she thought, what's the point? Her expression drops again. I will say, though, this talk did lift my mood a bit. Thank you, Yuri. I really appreciate it. I'm glad I could help. After all, what are friends for? Yeah. I hope to return the favor to you someday. Yuri looks at me with a sign of contentment. Maybe. Yuri takes another sip of her tea. The rain didn't let up all for the remainder of club time. Natsuki also never showed up. She texted me that she had to be home earlier than usual. Still, the day was well spent. Talking to Yuri was a comfortable change from the norm I was used to. Maybe being the temporary president's making me start to act like Monica a bit, the way she cares about her club members and all. I don't know why, maybe it's those feelings talking, but I have a growing urge to protect everyone in this club. From what happened with Sayori, who's to say if the others here have any dark secrets themselves? Am I jumping to conclusions? Perhaps I shouldn't expect that. Right now, though, I need to work on being a better leader. I'm still thinking about her, too. About Monica. Is that a good thing? What am I saying? How can I be bad in the first place? How can that be bad in the first place? I mean, it's Monica I'm talking about. When has she ever been looked upon in a negative light? Never. I do want to see her again as well. With any luck, that will be soon. I hope, yeah. I unlocked Yuri. I gotta see this. Oh. When she's not buried in the world of books, Yuri shyly brings an air of serenity to wherever she goes, sometimes accompanied by a cup of hot tea. Trust in her eyes goes a long way, so be sure to never break hers. I love how they credit Fallen Angel. What's this tune? Shoot, I don't remember. This sounds like a variant of Ohio Sayori. We'll find out. Hang on. One of them. Oh yeah, this one. This is called Healing. None of the OST is anywhere online besides the mod, by the way. So you're gonna have to look in the mod to get the OST if you want it. Dude, I love how the MC's theme is very similar to Sayori's theme in the base game, Ohio Sayori, I think it was called. I like how similar they are. It's like so cool. Ah, finally. That mantle took forever to get. Took 3 of the fuckers to hunt, but I got it. Now I can finally upgrade my dual blades. This tune, actually, it's. I don't know if you picked that up. Let me just. Oh my god, I present too early. There we go. Alright. I smile, having just gotten the monster's rarest carving materials. I really like this, it's so chill. Whenever I finish my homework or have nothing to do in general, nothing feels better than to waste my afternoon playing video games. Yeah, if you could find it, that'd be cool. I tried looking for it online, but I couldn't find it. As far as I'm aware, they haven't uploaded it to like YouTube or anywhere, so I hope they do that soon. There's probably gonna be like a grace period because this mod like just came out. It's probably gonna wait like a week or two before they release the OST. Whenever I finish my homework, I have nothing to do in general. Nothing feels better than to waste my afternoon playing video games. Is it repetitive and unproductive? Sure. Do I care right now? Nope. I grab my phone and turn the screen on. It's a new message from Monica. Is it about Sayori? I turn my game off and open up the message. Hey, you still up? Yeah, just gaming over here. Ah, okay. Doing alright in school? Getting through the day with all the nosy people is a struggle, but I manage. Yeah, that must really suck. Not as much as not seeing everyone in the club. Aw. How was the club? Who was there? Quiet. Just me and Yuri today. Talked about Sayori and some of our memories with her. Ooh, that sounds nice. Speaking of which, how is she? She's getting more sociable bit by bit, but also doesn't feel ready to see you yet. Ah, I see. I'm sorry. I promise she'll talk to you again. She just needs some more time. I know. I don't want her being in more pain than she already is. That's not being a friend. Being a good friend is waiting for when she wants to talk to me again. I can wait. You're so real for that. Thank you. It's not just her I'm missing, though. Been missing having our president in the club, too. Aww. I feel the same. I miss all you guys so much. I ought to be back around next week. Think you can last that long? Won't be easy, but sure. Great. What was the winky face, bro? Well, I'll report on Sayori as usual tomorrow. Until then, sweet dreams. Good night, Monica. She isn't ready to see me yet, huh? Did I do something wrong? Could I be part of the reason she's depressed? I bring my hands to my head and grip it fiercely. Seriously, what did I do? Was it something in the past that I did to her? I mean, sure, I wasn't the greatest friend she ever had, but I thought I was doing okay enough of a job as one. No, of course you weren't. If you did, she wouldn't be feeling like this, dumbass. She wouldn't have tried to break out of your grip that day either. This is your... Okay. This is like the self-deprecation stage of griefing or whatever. I know this too well. I know this stage too well. This is your fault. Out of frustration, I punched the wall with the side of my fist. I lay there, my fist still on the wall as if it was glued to it. Hey, what was that bang I just heard? Are you okay? I proceed to sit back up with my head still down. I'm fine, Mayura. If you're fine, you wouldn't be hitting the wall now, would you? I bring my hands over my eyes in frustration. I can't help it. I just worry about her, okay? I feel like I failed my best friend, and I don't have a damn clue why. And I'm raising my voice at my own sister. Guys. What the hell is wrong with me? I turn my back away from her. I can't look at her like this. I'm sorry for shouting at you. I'm just so tired. Mayura comes forward and hugs me from behind, resting her head on my shoulder. It's okay, big bro. I know how you feel. I'm worried about my big sis, too. I get that you're feeling very upset right now, but you can always come talk to me, you know? Like siblings do. I'll always be here to support you, R-TwoSix. I take a breath to calm myself down. Sorry, I just got a little wave there. Sorry. Thankfully, Maeda's company is able to quell the negative emotions inside me for a moment. She lets go of me. Thanks. Try not to think about it that much. Sorry. I really needed that. You're welcome. I'm going to bed now. I'll see you in the morning. Don't stay up too late, okay? This MC is significantly more articulate in this mod than most others. True. That is truth nuke right there. I know. Good night, Maeda. Night, big bro. She exits my room and closes the door. It'd be best if I got some shut-eye now. Who would have thought I'd listen to my sister in the end? But honestly, I need the rest. I keep myself awake with more negative thoughts. It's best to think of something else for now, or maybe nothing at all. I turn my lights off and crawl into bed. I pray for a better day tomorrow as the raindrops outside lull me to sleep. Welcome the DDLC to the YouTube chat with Congrats on 600. Thank you, I appreciate it. Streaming for an hour and a half, might be a good point to stop. What do you guys think? It's very hard for me to go through this. Congrats on 600 subs again. Yeah, I think that's a good point to stop. Shit, dude. Congrats on 600 subs. Let's go to the main menu. Actually, let's play this. Yeah, alright. I think that's a good point to end. Thank you guys for watching. This was a little bit hard to get through today, I'm not even gonna lie. But I'm really enjoying this so far. And this mod is too real, bro. I'm gonna end here. Thank you guys for watching, and I think tomorrow I'll be able to, hopefully I'll be able to finish the mod tomorrow. So have a good night everyone, and I'll see you next time.